The benefits of the GNPC Foundation Scholarship cut across, and it is, among other things, solving serious societal issues as catalogued by Professor Eric Bruce Amati Jr., Dean of Student Affairs at Takoradi Technical University.
Quite recently, we came across 2 female students whose father had said that because of the difficulty in taking care of them in school, they should pack their stuff and come back home because it was unbearable for him. And so as Dean of Students, I intervened. I called to find out whether it was true he was asking them to come home. And he told me that, after all, some people will come and marry them, so I should just let them come home. In fact, I was heartbroken. So I picked up the phone and called the executive director about it. In fact, there were 3 issues: that these 2 ladies and then a 3rd person whose father wanted her to get married to a Muslim cleric, and she had refused. So they had abandoned her in school, and she had come to weep in my office. So when I informed the executive director about it, he sent a team. They came to carry out an assessment. They interviewed the students, and then when the window of opportunity came, they applied, and they got the opportunity to be on the scholarship. And let me tell you that the 3 students graduated with first class honors.
But for GNPC Foundation,
so I sit and wonder where they would have been if GNPC Foundation hadn't come in to support.
The support we offer goes even further than this.
And what intrigues me is the attention they give to students living with disabilities. In fact, this year, the GNPC Foundation even provided an award for the overall best graduating disability students. It tells me that they have a very strong feeling for every Ghanaian. Once you're a Ghanaian, that's it.
In fact, persons with disabilities are a priority.
If you are also challenged, we give special attention to the challenge.
Our aim is to enable these Ghanaians have their independence and feel empowered to participate in the society using the GNPC Foundation Scholarship as a vehicle to develop their individual capabilities. In the Jumako district of the Central Region, we traveled to meet one of such individuals. Solomon Arthur had a dream.
It was my dream to become an accountant one day here. So all my lifestyle, like always thinking about doing anything that consists with what accounting aspect.
Me dream mo pa say be me ban ekokan amadanchi on so da bon bra anasa aka ebusuafo ni nyina.
Solomon has been hobbling on crutches from childhood. After he completed senior high school, he deliberately forgot about school.
I decided to stay home, to work hard, and even find a way to get back. It was my dream to go back to school again, but there was no support anyway.
From 2017, when he completed Mando Senior High School at Ejumako, to 2022, Solomon stayed home and did all kinds of jobs.
Sometimes, I don't know how to say, like, I was there doing some little work, some of shoemaker, and that little bitty work that I can't even find that, like, my strength can't even do it. Sometimes I can't even work at with a mobile money shop. Like those days was selling of transfer and those things. Then I worked for them. Yeah.
His philosophy was, disability does not mean inability. So he needed to be able to do something for himself other than school, because he had concluded there was no way help would come from anywhere.
Sabi ubia leba pede okwakanya na efisikasem sike ni wa untumi mfa oban enkokan emani yeye.
Looking about that those challenges, I think that that would be the end for me. I think that I can even stay here, and that maybe I can even use that certificate to find some PT job, or maybe I can even learn something with my own hand so that I can even continue my life.
But just like the song, Mercy said no. GNPC Foundation said no. We are not going to let you go, and we are not going to let you slip away. And Solomon, you don't have to be afraid of the future. Like many other scholars, GNPC Foundation located Solomon too, and he is presently at the University of Education Winneba pursuing his dream. It is a big pride for GNPC Foundation to offer a shoulder to lean on.
Oh, that feeling, I don't know. It's like, let me say something funny. The day that he said I got the scholarship, and it was through everything successful, I thank God. Like that, I have been church for almost so many years, and that very time, I want to church early in the morning. Because I was not even expecting that at all. I was not even expecting that at all. I thought, because it's come to a day when I went to, it's come to a day, things were very difficult. And like, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. So the day that he told me that I have got a scholarship, I was so very happy. I said, now that I can even fulfill my dreams. And what everything will be for me.
I want to if it's also the marker uncle. Instead, then I'll coin a one pa so quite so. And Niji Bapa. Also, Yamwano. Yamwane, the young bomb passing a coupon say, and coupon be a queen to woman. Now we in the boafu and farmano. Tamama and Niji by say, and coupon your mobile. Yamaka Jane say, when your coupon a woman made the one to be brave. Say, this sir, a queen Yakupu be out to a mom that will boa about free. Yaminka won ni yamin be a quan be benfantono or Mwejuman and Shra and Farmer.
When the students are supported, it helps them to be able to do well. Some of our students, they do some other work before they'll be able to get money to pay their fees. So this scholarship will give them the opportunity to really be able to concentrate on their work and then also do well in the academic work.
Reverend Professor Eshon can proudly speak about the work of the foundation because some students from his university are beneficiaries.
Some could have been dropped out as a result of not able to finance their education. So since coming on board, I think the majority were able to complete their education. So it's an impact on their lives.
Trust me, per our application process, anyone who applies with a disability is given the award. Our current scholarship process, we're reviewing. As we speak, 230 of them applied, and we're going to give it to all of them.
Meet Ama Boabain, a master's student studying graphic designing at the Takoradi Technical University. Ama has hearing impairment, but that never posed as a challenge. She had high ambition and needed someone to hear her cry, and GNPC Foundation was there.
I'm truly very happy. Why? Because GNPC helped me in paying my fees, and they've helped me improve till this far. If not for them, payment of my fees would have been a difficult task. So when I got the scholarship, my parents were very excited because they didn't have to worry much about finances. So all I needed to do was to learn.
Ama is not selfish. It is her wish that this same support is extended to her colleagues.
I want GNPC to continue to support other persons with disability. If GNPC continues to support, I also promise to also learn hard. And by that, other deaf students can also come in and continue with their education. I want to say thank you to GNPC for the support, not just for me, but for other students that they've supported. We say God richly bless them, and they should keep up the good work.
Daniel Anabila is another GNPC scholar at the Takoradi Technical University studying construction technology. His two hands have been amputated, and he needed a helping hand to go through school. GNPC Foundation did not withhold that.
I plead with GNPC to support me and take a balance of a burden of my parents to help me to achieve my goals. Much excited. Because with that, I hope I'm going to go a long way. Yes. And I've been here also motivate others to have that aim or passion to also have their way into education. Because person with two hands amputated, doing construction is not easy for them. So I pray and hope, as they've done it for others, I believe it's going to be successful for us.
The impact of GNPC Foundation to this particular course has been profound. And we pay a glowing tribute to the current Executive Secretary, Dr. Dominique Dua, who has shown personal interest in this particular agenda for the university.
We have a lot of them. I will share joy in the fact that through this scholarship, we've helped in producing a visually impaired lecturer at the UCC. I see the story all the time, and you know, it amazes me because it's like an impossibility. But I keep saying, here in GNPC Foundation, we'll make it possible.
This takes us to the University of Cape Coast, where two visually impaired students have stories to share about how the education nearly got truncated, but for the support they received from GNPC Foundation. Let's start with Mary, a final year student pursuing Bachelor of Education in Arts.
I just check my background, how I will be able to complete, because that is always my headache. Since I know that I'm coming to the university, there are a lot that I need and which my parents cannot afford. And I heard of the GNPC that are giving scholarship to students, and I said, let me also try. So fortunately, when I tried last year, I was given the opportunity, and that really helped me a lot. Last year on, I was able to pay my fees, buy my laptop. I was able to, that one day, I can say that the GNPC has really helped me.
Yolanda is her counterpart.
From my impairedness to talking about the finances, how to pay my fees and whatnot. And I'm a person who has lost my parents, both parents, since I was in primary. That was at One School for the Blind. I lost them, so it was hard for me. I'm single-handedly handed by my auntie, and it was really hard. Though she was trying, but it was hard. But when I had the opportunity, I'm happy for that, because I'm being able to pay my fees, pay my accommodation, and even feed myself. So I'm happy with that.
But for GNPC Foundation, what would have been their story?
That is always my headache. Since I know that I'm coming to the university, there are a lot that I need and which my parents cannot afford. And I heard of the GNPC that are giving scholarship to students, and I said, let me also try. So fortunately, when I tried last year, I was given the opportunity, and that really helped me a lot. Last year on, I was able to pay my fees, buy my laptop. I was able to, that one day, I can say that the GNPC has really helped me.
It's a savior to me, because I was really finding it very hard to cope with things. But since they have come to my aid, it has really helped me. I really, really appreciate. And I'm trying to say that I shouldn't be the only person that they are helping, but especially we persons with special needs, sometimes they see it as burden on them if we have this situation and still we are trying to come to school. So with the foundation, the help of the scholarship, they will be able to pay their school fees. Even sometimes feeding is a problem, but they will not come to you and tell you their problem. But because we are together, we will know each other's problems. So I think that going forward, they should try and always award most of our persons with special needs, so that they will not be a burden on the society.
At the University of Education, Winneba, Janet Asibi Atanga, another GNPC Foundation scholar pursuing Bachelor of Arts in Political Science Education, tells us how crucial it was for her to get the scholarship.
When the admission came, we were two, myself and my sister, but she's currently late. She was schooling at UCC. We all gained admission the same year. And we are staying with only a single parent, that's our mother. And she's not also doing any work, she's also a visually impaired. So how to come by money to support the two of us? So the idea was like, me being the younger one, I should rather drop so that the elder one will go. Before a friend introduced me to GNPC, which I applied and I was awarded with the scholarship.
So she got the scholarship and it didn't benefit her alone. Her entire family is benefiting.
God have heard our cry. And even our younger sister too is schooling at nursing training. And it's that same GNPC money that I do offer her to pay her fees. Because they pay semester basis, but we paid yearly. So whenever the money comes, I will divide it and give half to her to also pay her school fees too. So with this, I think it have taken like the burden on my mom.
At GNPC Foundation, achieving your dreams is our priority.
Obviously, we are impacting lives. People with disability actually are supposed to be given extra care. Ours is thinking about the vulnerable. Ours is impacting the lives of those who hitherto thought that it was the end of the world. We want to change that situation and make it better for them. So that's actually what underpins most of the activities carried out by the foundation. We do a lot to support the needy, and you can't take out people with disability.